Alright guys, I don't really know where I left off on the last clip, or if this is going to be the beginning of the video. Hello. In the process of just kind of cleaning and reorganizing my shop, I had intentions of moving shops, but after talking to the gas station, or the old gas station service station place, I had high hopes, and the landlord, or the realtor guy, was, pretty much hyping me up, and then they come back with double the price of my current shop. So I said, you know what, the hell with that. If I gotta drive 30 minutes to get to my shop, so be it. I'm not gonna pay double the amount for less space, and that's kind of what it comes down to. So what me and Christine have been doing out at the shop is we've just been cleaning and getting rid of clutter, getting rid of a bunch of shit that I don't need and just don't want, or I've been hoarding, thinking I'm going to use it, and it's been here since I've got this shop and I've not touched it. So stuff like that is going in the bin, and I'm throwing it out, or I'm gonna go get some, metal price for a lot of this stuff. So this is my scrap pile that I've got started here. Just literally a bunch of stuff that I'm never gonna use. I'm gonna probably give these control arms to my buddy that's doing a truck build. I gave him some drop shocks, brand new in the box, coil springs, C-notch kit, all for his Chevy that we're gonna lower and LS swap, hopefully on the channel. So stuff like that, literally, like I've tried selling over the year, like over the last year, I've tried selling a lot of this stuff, and it just doesn't sell, or people just don't really buy it off Facebook Marketplace where I post stuff for sale. So yeah, stuff like that. Like I have this Miata fucking intake from Domworks. No idea. I'm just gonna throw the fucker out because I've had this stuff for sale forever and nobody wants it. So I have a trash bag over there full of wiring, like wiring harnesses from like OBD2 Civics that I'm never gonna use. I have like spare harnesses and stuff for just using pigtails and stuff off of for like customer cars when they come in with wiring that's blotched. But like the old EF harness, it's so fucked, and like a couple of them OBD2 harnesses, I've cut up so many plugs on them already that they're just gone. They're gone. They're junk. Don't keep them. Just throw them out. I have like 500 fucking LS exhaust manifolds that I'm just throwing out, because why? Why am I keeping these old manifolds? Because I had intentions of keeping them and building turbo kits with them, and I've just, now I feel like you could just buy a cheap set of headers. It's gonna look a lot better, and yeah. Radiator that's got a hole in it that I've kept for some stupid reason I get money for. I'm gonna sell that. I have tons of like LS engine parts, like spare shit, like timing covers, valley covers, valve covers, stuff like that that I'm never gonna use. I'm throwing out because I already have engines and spares and whatever. And stuff like that, honestly, at least by me, I can just go to the junkyard any day of the freaking week and get a set of valve covers or rockers or anything like that for like $2. So stuff like that, I'm not gonna keep around the shop just because it's a bunch of clutter, and it's been taking space up on top of my office in my loft at my shop for quite some time. You literally couldn't even walk up there. It was so bad. It was so full of pretty much all the shit that's on the ground right there. I'm just throwing all out because I'll show you up here now. Can actually walk up here and see the floor. So yeah, now up here, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have this brand new fuel cell that I'm gonna keep for the Cutlass. I have 2 radiators over there that I'm gonna keep depending on if I change up the Mustang or build the Cutlass at some point. I wanna keep some of that stuff for future plans of mine. Can't get rid of everything, I gotta hoard some stuff that I feel like I might use at some point. I have a ton of Gen 4 rods, just like random ones sitting here. I forget if they're 5.3 or 4.8. I don't know. Coil packs on coil packs on coil packs that I've been hoarding that I probably should hang on to, because I feel like a lot of stuff comes in with a misfire and I just struck a coil pack on it and it's good. A guy gave me these header flanges a long time ago, and I don't know if I'm ever going to use them. Maybe I can just, donate them to somebody else. They're for LS 5.3, 4.8, 6 liter. I have a ton of flex plates down there that I've hoarded because I'm like, oh, I need these flex plates. Fuck, for what? fuel cell, like I said, and then I got like, I have these hangers up here because I was gonna do like, I had some AN line and some racing harnesses and stuff on there, but never used them. The AN line, I'm actually got a different plan for. And then I have this like old beat up couch up here for some fucking reason. And I was like, oh, maybe I can make a little hangout up here. But it sucks because A, I don't have internet access out here. I barely have cell service. And you know, I get one radio station, so it's shitty because I can't be like, oh, I can put a TV up here or, you know, make a little hangout because I don't fucking get internet. So that's another shitty part. I have a cell booster in here just to get cell service. Moving on from that, I'm just gonna go around the shop and show you what I've done. Actually, I'm gonna show you back up top an overview of the shop currently. I have a lot of cars pulled outside because I just wanted to get the floor swept and everything cleaned up a little bit better. Yeah, I just have Black Betty in here and the EF on the lift. Another thing too, I did want to mention, like, it's just, I don't know if it's just lately or since I pulled the cut. Ow! I just got a sliver. That hurt. I don't know if it's since I pulled the cutlass in here or just because the shop's been kind of not being used the last month or so. It smells super musty in here, like mold. And I think a lot of it might have been that over here, previously, I had all the fucking interior pieces from my Mustang. The carpet, all the dash, the panels and everything like that, it all just needs to be cleaned up. I got rid of all of it today. Some guy came and bought all of it, which I'm thankful for getting rid of that stuff. But I feel like as soon as I dug it all up from its pile where it was just like fermenting, once I dug it all up and got rid of it, I feel like a lot of it had mold on it because the guy that put my cage in my car left all the shit sitting outside. So like it got wet and I never cleaned it. I just threw it in a pile in here. And yeah, that's kind of why I had to go through like the cage and stuff on here and kind of paint up some of the rusty stuff. Mustang sat outside when I was getting the cage put in for the most part. And like this is the first time I've swept over here since I got the shop pretty much. It's fucking terrible. It's just been, you know, neglected because I've been either busy working on stuff or whatever, and I've never had time to like clear out stuff and start fresh. This is the rest of the stuff I would like to get rid of or donate to people that need it. These racing harnesses they're out of date, but they're brand new. This fucking little intercooler. I have some Ford 88 410 gears, a Honda resistor box. I have random gauges fucking sitting there, narrow band. I'm just gonna throw that shit out because nobody wants it, nobody's gonna use it. I have a K-series shifter that nobody's probably gonna want. I have this little pancake air compressor that somebody might want or give me 20 bucks for or something. So that'd be cool. I have these brand new Chevy Silverado Fender Flares, like that's just been sitting up there, like I was saying, and it's just like garbage. It's just sitting around. Random window visors, brand new Mustang Fender Flares. I don't think I'm ever going to use. D-series shift linkage, some Honda starters. I don't know if those are D or B. I have brand new fog lights for a Fox Body Mustang. Fucking 4L80 to 4L or 4L60 to 4L80 conversion cross member and wiring harness. I have a K-series Megan Racing header. Random fucking oil pump for a B-series that was good. This random steering wheel, CSI Kevlar transmission shield that I'm not using because it doesn't fit my tunnel, and I have a SFI bell housing on the car already. So stuff like this I'm just like getting rid of. And then Christian is getting rid of all of this stuff, turnkey pretty much LS swap. 5.3 with LS6 cam and springs. There's a B&M shifter I got him, a ton of stuff. Like this Turbo 400 is brand new, rebuilt, ready to go. Good for 800 horsepower, no tranny brake, but it has forward pattern, still has the capability to shift automatically, and it's a stout little tranny, good for like 800 horsepower or basic little LS setup. Jags XHD converter, I want to sell all this as a package to somebody, and I posted on Facebook for like 2 G's. Just because the tranny alone I wanted like 800 or 1,000 bucks for. The shifter's brand new, you know, just little shit like that. And then the engine's probably, you know, at least a couple $100 I would think. There's a brand new tranny cooler, brand new standalone, not brand new, but it's a standalone wiring harness to use with stock computer. There's brand new gauges sitting up here, oil pressure, water temp, and another water temp for a tranny temp. Brand new fucking hose for fuel or whatever. Fuel or transmission or whatever you want. I have these cherry bomb fucking mufflers that I'm getting rid of all this stuff because I want to just like start over and have like a fresh slate and come in here and be like, okay, what do I really need? What do I really need? And then I'm gonna find a spot for it and put it there and not just pile it up like I've been doing. You know, stuff I need, I want to keep around obviously, and then stuff I don't need, I want to get rid of. I want to reorganize a lot of this stuff. You know, these cabinets just full of random shit that I never use. I use brake cleaner, that's about it, and oil, and filters, coolant, tranny fluid, stuff like that. But WD-40, Loctite, grease. I don't use lacquer thinner. I don't use I do use bug spray once in a while. I don't detail stuff out here, so like the glass cleaner that's in there, just random shit. It's nice to have out here, but it's just like cluttered and it looks like shit. Everything out here looks like shit because I half-assed this place when I first got it. Or I half-assed kind of put a shop together just to start making money, and I never actually made it my own. And I don't really want to make this place my own too much because it's not mine and I'm renting, so I want to be able to, you know, jump ship if I find the opportunity, which I still plan on doing, just waiting for the right spot, and I'm not going to rush into it. So yeah, just stuff that I'm cleaning up obviously, and I want to reorganize stuff, but like I said, I don't want to make it super permanent because you know, it's not my building, and I don't really like the way this building is because it's just like you know, paneling. It's not like a finished building, so it's kind of looks like, you know, it looks like shit a little bit, just because it's a, you know, it's a pole building with just sheet metal up to kind of close it off. So yeah, I don't know. Little shit like these workbenches I got for free, which is cool. I got like a lot of these cabinets and stuff for free. I got to go through all these toolboxes. Still, there's literally just shit piled everywhere that I don't know what I'm doing with. I want to set up the dyno a little bit differently, maybe where I can have the dyno curve on my laptop so I don't gotta keep getting in and out of the car when I'm tuning stuff. That'd be kind of nice. Or like be able to mount the TV somewhere closer to the car so it was easier to you know, see changes and stuff like that. Ever since I went to that bike dyno on the motorcycle dyno, it was so cool because he had everything and he never had to get off the bike. He could literally just like change something on the computer here, change the tune, see the dyno, and then look straight ahead at everything he needed to see for data logging. And it was fucking awesome. Where me, everything's through the car, through the laptop, but I am fucking long-winded here. I'm sick of doing shit like this, and I want to change, and I want to just do better. I want to do better. And you know, obviously when I clean and stuff is nice and tidy, it makes me want to fuck it up and do a project, which is what I want to do and what I've been lacking finding able to do. I got rid of a lot of stuff over the last couple days. A bunch of tires, bunch of you know, just little stuff here and there, you know, stuff I wasn't using. I got rid of a lot of stuff. What you guys saw right here is pretty much what I have left for stuff I'm getting rid of. And then I just like kind of pushed all my tools that I am keeping or I want to keep around obviously for having here. I'm just pushing off into the corner for now until I figure out where I want to put it all. These air compressors are daisy chained together, which works, you know, it's cool. Cherry picker, obviously I want to keep my welder. I have a battery charger, tranny jack, floor jack, a stool, this racing seat I'll probably get rid of, I don't know. I have an EF bumper. I have another EF bumper over there in the EF hood that I gotta figure out where to put. These barrels for waste oil, just kind of leaving over here, I guess. I think what I would like to do is maybe put like some sort of cover over this, or like somebody mentioned a long time ago, like, oh, you should put a banner under the workbench so you can't see the shit that's sitting under the workbench, just to like tidy it up a little bit. Out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. And that's why I kind of threw everything upstairs for the longest time. But I gotta stop with that. And yeah, I gotta get the dyno. I gotta do some maintenance on the dyno because I haven't greased it in quite a while. I got to get down there and fix, I just got to clean up down there because it's full of dust and gravel and shit from pulling cars in and out all the time. And this is a gravel driveway coming in here, so it constantly gets filthy. Like, it's kind of hard to keep it clean, which sucks. So I got to get down there, grease it, clean it. I got to fix the air line going to the dyno because it's been blown for like 6 months. The air line going to the dyno's been fucked. I have this like shitty ass plastic tubing that runs the wiring for the crank sensor on the dyno that goes up to the controller and then to the TV, that I gotta figure out some different solution with this. I can't believe the wiring hasn't broken from running it over 300 times. I gotta fix this shit, and I gotta do it better. I gotta be better. Thank God none of this has broken other than the airline ripping on me. But yeah, so I'm gonna catch up with y'all in another clip because my camera's gonna kick me off. So back at it. This is just like a bunch of air hose. It sucks because I want to do airline to the dyno, obviously, and have like a valve to open and shut so it'll lock the roller so I can pull cars on and off. For the longest time, I've been having my neighbor or Christine, or I've been just getting fancy with the e-brake and chucking a wheel chock under there so I can have the car not roll off of the dyno. I've been doing that because the airline's been blown and I haven't fixed it. And my airline going to the lift, a couple of the staples fell out of the ceiling, so like this hose is just draping here. Looks like shit. I want to redo this stuff. My airline going to my fucking hose reel is in the shitty spot because I can't get it to that door where I pull cars in to pump tires up or anything like that. It's on the complete opposite end of the shop, so it's hard to even pump tires up some days. So I may move the hose reel, and this airline blew up, or it didn't blow up, but it got a hole in it because it was sitting on the fucking heater. Stupid shit. Yeah, I don't know. I want to do some new organization stuff out here and just tidy it up. I want to tidy this place up so it's a more enjoyable place to be. I have a bunch of this shit. I don't know. You know, I have a collection of wiring right here. That's why. Why the fuck do I have this still hanging up? There's nothing left. Same here. Nothing left. I don't know. Just stupid shit like extension cords, tape I just put on these things. I gotta find a spot for everything, and I gotta go through my toolbox because it's also one of them things where you just kind of chuck it on the top drawer and fucking leave it. And I have a lot of fucking shit not organized at all in here. It's just pathetic. Allen wrenches. Oh, nothing there besides a goddamn beater flashlight. Yeah, I gotta go through all this. And I could like have all nice tools, like all the same brand and whatever, but I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter the color of the tool or the brand of the tool. For the most part, basic shit like sockets and, you know, toolboxes and stuff that don't close. Oh my God. Yeah, that's jammed up. Okay, under that is ratchets and pry bars, and there's probably one wedged back there. No, I can't get this shut. Pliers. Another toolbox drawer that's fucked. Yeah, random shit in here. Yeah, gotta organize. I gotta organize. I'm such a scatterbrain fuck, and I don't care because I kind of know where shit is, and I get the job done 90% of the time. Big ass, more shit there. Zip ties, compression tester that's fucking broken, doesn't even work. Hole saw kit that I don't know if I have the driver for anymore. I'm just so fucked. Like, I gotta fix this stuff. That's why I'm doing all this. Random fucking chipping drawer, chipping ECUs. Hose clamp drawer with broken hose clamps in there, so you know, there's that. This is the most organization I have, is my sockets, and I gotta fill up all the ones I've been using, and I'm missing a few, I'm sure. Here's some more sockets and stuff. yeah, I don't know. And I gotta go through the top drawers, obviously, or the top, you know, figure out, oh, there's that hole saw bit, sweet. You know, stuff like that. You go through it, you figure out where it goes, and then you have a spot for it, and then you know where it goes when you're done with it. So I gotta go through that. These coilovers I'm throwing in the garbage or selling, one of the two. I have some ECUs. I want to have a better spot for maybe my rags, and then have a waste rag bin somewhere, so I can throw dirty rags in there, which I don't have. I don't have running water out here, so it kind of sucks. I can't wash my hands or nothing. So I have like, typically I just use like hand wipes or whatever before I leave. Yeah, like this, the dyno fan, I don't really know where to go with it because, you know, it's so fucking big. Not really anywhere to go with it. TV, keyboard, headphones for tuning. I have these tarps down here that I don't know if I'm gonna use much. I want to organize my straps a little bit better for strapping cars down, the wheel chocks. And I have jack stands. I don't know, I just want better spots for this stuff. I have all these fucking bag chairs for some reason. I have gas cans and VP Racing X85 and M1 and stuff over here. I have these concrete tools that the guy that helped me do the dyno has never came to pick up since I got the shop, and I've just been storing for him. Yeah, what do I do with that kind of stuff? Because it's not mine, and I can't throw it out because it ain't mine, you know? And then I say come get it, and they don't come get it. The office, also these totes, going through a little bit because I want to save a lot of this stuff. This is all good, brand new AN line. I have vacuum line and push lock hose, stuff like that, fittings, a ton of AN fittings on the bottom of this tote. Yeah, just random turbo stuff, wastegate springs are all in this. Random shit I don't want to throw out, like this big ass tranny cooler I want to use in the Cutlass. Random other stuff too, I don't know, fucking Honda distributors and random, a whole bag of lug nuts, VTEC solenoids, racing steering wheel hub. I don't know. I have the cars pushed outside right now. And then I have my transmission that I'm going to use with this engine for the Cutlass. So this stuff is going to go. That one's going to stay. That one's going to stay. I don't know where to put it, but yeah. Turn the fucking heater off. So I'm getting out of here for the night. I've been cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. Cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. I gotta get the musty smell out of here too. I don't know how to do that. Should I light 500 candles in here? I don't know. Turn this off. And this is like another extent to the organization I have done is I hung some funnels on the wall. It's about as far as I got. Hung a fire extinguisher, which is actually kind of important, so I did do that. This was organization at one point, and then I gave up when it ran out. Like I ran out of the stuff that was in there and I never refilled it. Yeah, like this little drawer right here sitting on top of my toolbox that goes back over there. I probably have another one sitting in my toolbox somewhere because it's missing one. Yeah, so I don't know. My power tools I want to organize. I have 3 fucking containers of random bolts sitting here. I should probably go through a lot of those random bolts because I always dump it all over the floor to find a bolt when I'm working on something. I'm very unorganized, and I'm not good at staying organized because I'm super scattered, but I feel like I'm getting older now and I want to be organized, and I'm sick of fucking working like this. I'm sick of it. I've gotten a lot done and I've made a good amount of money with garbage like this, but I wanna update some of it. Maybe not tool wise, but just organization wise. I think that's gonna go a long way. And a lot of the tools that I have, and a lot of even the toolboxes and stuff that I do have, was all donated. It was all donated to me, and I'm not gonna sell the shit. You know, I'm gonna use it. I feel guilty fucking selling stuff. Like this, I have a anti-roll bar for my Mustang, and I don't know if I quite want to use it because it's not the design I want to use. It's been sitting over here, but it was donated. It was given to me. So stuff like that I feel like I can't sell because I you know, is donated. I gotta put it to use somewhere. Gotta do something. Long-winded. Power tools, like I said, I want to organize this stuff, put the chargers on the walls maybe so I can like hang up stuff and it's not on this cabinet. Maybe get rid of the cabinet or whatever, this shelf. This little rolly tool cart, I kind of maybe should utilize some way, shape, or form. I don't know. Gotta go through stuff. I gotta go through stuff and I don't need to save old spark plugs. Hunter, you don't need to save old spark plugs. Why the fuck are you saving old spark plugs? Why are you saving old LS exhaust manifolds? I don't know. Hunter must be waiting for the apocalypse. So, I gotta get some garbage out of here. I might make a scrap run tomorrow. I gotta clean up a lot of these dust bunnies. I got some dust piles everywhere, all around the shop that I gotta clean up. But I have made huge progress. Me and Christine have made huge progress out here the last couple days, and I figured I'd update you guys on it. The office, I would like to also make more badass because it's currently not that badass. I don't know, maybe hang up some parts in here so like if somebody does come to my shop, they could be like, oh, look at all this cool shit. You know? I don't know. That's why I'm selling all this garbage I don't want, because maybe I can use the money, all the garbage I don't want, to get stuff I do want, or spare parts for other cars, like spare distributors or spare AN fittings or hoses or fuel pumps or turbos. You know, have them in stock on the shelf. It's just a big expense to have that stuff on hand. That's the thing that kind of sucks. It's not, it's expensive to stock a lot of stock, you know, and at the end of the day, all it is stock, you know. I just charged a Mustang up for the first time in a while, so that's good. Keep that fucking excess power battery alive through the rest of the cold ass winter. Yeah. Obviously, I want to get back to projects and working on stuff, but I got to find that motivation to do it, and I think this is the start, is revamping the shop, or re-cleaning it, or redoing, what do you want to call it? I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night and a better tomorrow, and hopefully we can get a lot of these little projects knocked out soon so we can get to working on the EF. That's why it's on the lift. It's the next up on the list, and hopefully you guys are excited for it. So, see you later.